everybody.
Hey everybody, it's the Rat Cut Review. I'm Mike.
I'm Ed.
And we're here in Milwaukee, and we're doing another whiskey review.
Yes. The worst produced whiskey review on YouTube. That's us.
The cheapest.
Yeah.
But most effective.
We're not bad. We're craft.
Oh, okay.
We're craft. Yeah, that's what we are.
All right. Hey, Eddie, what do we got tonight?
Okay. We're doing some Irish whiskey tonight. We love Irish whiskey here on the Rat Cut Review. So this is Flight of the Earls blended Irish whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah. So real quick, 40% alcohol, only 3 years old.
Ah.
The legal minimum in Ireland. So, which... Well, were you going to ask something?
And I was going to say, as long as we're doing the particulars, what did the bottle cost?
Oh, so this actually ran me 12.
Oh, no. Okay.
But so here's the thing. I got it half off. That's why you can maybe see there's a little red X.
Yeah, we got the bottom half.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But this usually runs about 24.
Okay.
So I got half off, $12.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
So why is it called Flight of the Earls?
Okay.
Did the Earls leave England, go to Ireland, settle in, and create a whiskey?
No. That has never happened once.
Okay. So where did the Earls fly in from?
Okay. No, exact opposite.
Okay.
Okay. So, 1607, there were the English, the two-door kings.
Not the four doors.
Yeah, not the four doors. Only two. It's a sports car. But they were trying to reconquer Ireland, right? And so there were two guys, Hugh O'Donnell and Hugh O'Neill. There's also actually three. There's Hugh McGuire
Hugh
too.
knew.
Yeah.
Hey.
There's a lot of Hughes. So anyway, but Hugh McGuire, Hugh O'Donnell, and Hugh O'Neill were these three guys who were fighting the English in Ulster, and they lost, as happened a lot to the Irish back then.
Yeah.
And so basically, the English were like, "Hey, you can stick around, but we're going to take a bunch of your land and a bunch of your money." And they were like, "Well, forget that," and they just ran. And so the Hugh O'Donnell and Hugh O'Neill, they were the Earls of Tyrconnell and Tyrone.
Ah.
And they fled to Spain, and they were like,
now it's making some sense.
So they fled from Ireland to the continent, and they were like, "Don't worry, guys, we're gonna come back with a big Catholic army, and we're gonna kick these English out of Ireland." And then they got over to France or whatever and drank a bunch of cognac and forgot about Ireland
for a while.
Yeah. So they never came back, and basically it was the death knell of the Gaelic order in Ireland, because these were some of the last of the Gaelic nobles who were still standing up to the English.
Sure. So there's a big history.
Yeah, and that's why it's got 1607 on the bottom. That's when they made the run to the continent. You should get some, because I already poured a little.
Some.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We've talked enough. People don't want to hear me talk.
I should get a little more.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Anyhow.
Thank you. So what was the first impression?
You know what it reminds me a lot of, actually? Irish Manor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Irish Manor was another whiskey we did.
Pull it up and check that out.
I finished the bottle, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, you can go check out our Irish Manor review somewhere. I'm sure it's in a bubble floating above my head right now. But so the Irish Manor and this were very similar, because this is a sourced whiskey. They bought it from one of the distilleries in Ireland. So it's probably a mix of single malt and grain whiskey. Is most likely what it is, and I'm guessing it's probably Bushmills, because
one of the bigger distilleries.
Yeah, there's really only two you can buy from, and that's Bushmills and Middleton. I actually like this.
You know, it's a little lighter and sweeter than Irish Manor.
Yeah, I think this does have a little bit of that astringent, minerally grain whiskey note, but it also has quite a bit of nice kind of vanilla. It's got the vanilla. It's got a little bit of fruitiness and a lot of honey floralness. I mean, it's very sweet.
Yeah, I want to say cookie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty grainy. Like it's got a lot of grain sweetness. Yeah.
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I would say for $12, I would drink this all day. You know, I mean, 24. The regular price 24. It's a little.
Oh, for what that is, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, but for what I bought it at, this is awesome.
So why is it on sale?
I just don't think enough people are buying it.
Ah.
There's a lot of whiskey right now, man.
Oh, it's true.
There's a glut. There's a glut in the market, and even Irish whiskey. Like there's suddenly just a ton of brands. So
new ones popping up every day.
Every day.
So,
Yeah.
How many bottles did we have at your party?
100. Just over 100.
Yeah. So a lot of whiskeys.
There's a lot of whiskeys. There's a lot of whiskeys, and ever more so. But
yeah, no, it's drinkable.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after a long day of work.
Yeah. Like I don't think it's mind blowing.
No,
because it doesn't. It's got mostly just light, fruity, nice notes.
Yeah, nothing special.
Nothing special, but nothing bad.
No.
And for 3 years old, an Irish whiskey at 3 years old, I would have expected this to taste a lot more underaged.
Oh yeah, there's not the young notes to it.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
So, what do they cask this in?
You know, it's hard to tell, but I'm guessing from the nose, because it does have a little bit of that dark fruit note. I'm kind of guessing this might be refill sherry. At least some of it was.
Okay, that would explain the sweetness.
Right. And which would also make sense because a lot of the Bushmill single malt they're putting out that I've had in other stuff, a lot of times it kind of tastes like refill sherry something or other that goes into the blends. But I can't confirm that. That's just my guess. So, yeah.
Probably a good guess.
Maybe. maybe not.
Anybody knows?
Yeah,
let us know.
I doubt it because they don't. With these source blends, they pretty much never tell you what they were, where they were from, what was in them. They usually just put them out and say, "Hey, Irish whiskey."
Okay, so if the Earls fled to France,
right,
never went back,
right,
when did they start making whiskey?
What do you mean? These Earls? I don't know if these Earls ever made whiskey.
Okay.
But I think someone
picked up on the story.
Somebody heard the story and they were like, "Hey, it's a historical Irish moment. Yeah. Let's name a whiskey after it."
Okay.
Yeah. Which actually, like brands, like some cognac brands were actually influenced by Irish immigrants. Like, so when Irish immigrants fled the British.
Sure.
And ended up on the continent, they brought distilling with them.
Oh yeah. Who knew how to distill better than the
Irish? Yeah. So like brands like Hennessy. Like Hennessy sounds Irish, right?
It does.
There you go. Like they kind of influenced the distilling culture over there too. Thank you for watching, by the way. We appreciate every single one of you. Most of you, anyway.
A lot more than you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, every view is a good view, and if you want to comment, subscribe, like,
and follow us on our other social media channels.
You can do that too.
At the Rock Out Review.
Yeah.
And until next time.
Well, I was gonna say one thing.
Yeah.
So these guys fled. Somebody caught the story and said, "We'll make a whiskey after them."
Sure.
200 years after we're gone, do you think there'll be a Rot Gut Review whiskey?
Oh, hell no. No one's gonna remember us.
We'll have to make our own then.
Yeah, right. We're a couple of pissants from Wisconsin. People don't even know who we are now.
Yeah, right. I'm Mike again, by the way.
Right. Anyhow,
so great having you along.
Until next time.
Here's to you.
Stay rotten.